And tonight, the entire KCAL9 team is on storm watch as we get ready for the storm of the season. Up to 10 inches could fall in some places. Sky9 chasing that rain tonight in Valencia.
The leading edge of the storm has already arrived in Ventura and Santa Barbara counties. Light rain's been falling all afternoon. They may get hit the hardest of anyone in Southern California. This is a live look from Ventura.
And the National Weather Service is warning of very dangerous flash flooding, and debris flows are highly likely in the Thomas Fire burn areas and possibly in those recent burn areas near Santa Clarita, as well as Sylmar and Duarte.
And here it is on radar, a powerful storm backed up by a 2,500-mile atmospheric river of moisture going all the way across the Pacific to Hawaii. It's expected to pump rain into parts of Southern California from tonight until Friday morning. And
of course, we have live team coverage tonight, beginning with Evelyn Taft, who is keeping a close eye on that storm for you tonight. Ev?
Hey, you guys, it's pretty incredible what's about to happen as we get a look at radar right now. I want to show you the big picture. You were just referring to the atmospheric river, and this is a good demonstration of what's going on. Here's all that moisture that's sitting offshore, originating over the Hawaiian Islands and the tropics there. Low pressure sitting offshore, and some of that rain already making its way onshore, as we just mentioned, through the Santa Clarita Valley, parts of Valencia, parts of Ventura County and Santa Barbara County. A closer look at what we're contending with this evening. Again, most of the rain really sticking to the north at this point, but we're starting to see some heavier cells approach Oxnard, Camarillo, Santa Clarita starting to get some of that rain, and expecting more overnight. This is going to be at least a 2-day event at this point, and we could see inches upon inches of rain. In fact, we've got flash flood watches in effect for burn areas and beyond. So the burn areas, of course, our biggest concern, but pretty much all of Southern California is expecting to see or potentially experience flooding over the next couple of days. We're going to break it all down for you. We're going to have the timing of it all in your future cast in just a little bit. For now, we'll send it back to you.
Thanks, Ev. Let's go up to Sky 9 tonight. Stu Mundell is live in Valencia.
Well, that's right. We're looking for some of that rain that Evelyn's talking about, and we found it. Sky 9 out here out in the Valencia area, right over Magic Mountain Parkway. You can see the rain coming down, but this is not the only spot we found rain. We had some rain in the Van Nuys area, and then we went over to the foothills, over by the 210 and stuff, and it's raining there as well. Now, we just heard that this is going to be the big one, at least one of the biggest that we're going to have for the winter. And if it's starting tonight, going to Friday, and just stays like that, it's going to be a lot of rain. Now, with all this rain, you got to always remember, when you're driving, give yourself some extra time, bring some warm clothes, and of course an umbrella, and bring your patience. We need the rain out here. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing, even though the streets are going to be a little bit wet and probably going to have some traffic. But just remember, in the end, we need this rain in the Southern California area. Live in Sky 9 over Valencia. Stu Mundell, back to you two in the studio.
And it's already beginning, Jeff. The biggest concerns for flooding and mudslides are in the Santa Barbara County burn areas.
Yeah, KCAL9's Tom Wade is live in Montecito right now with an update. Tom?
And Jeff and Suzanne, right now I can tell you there have been many patrols in this area by the Santa Barbara County Sheriff's Department. That's because this is an evacuation zone, a mandatory one, so it's like a ghost town here, and they're making sure that everyone's property is protected and that everyone knows to evacuate. You're looking live into the catch basin here along Olive Mill Road, and that's kind of a measuring post there of how full the catch basin is. Right now the good news is they are very empty and they have been cleared by county officials, so great news there. Let's go to some video we shot today. Very much the same scene here in parts of Montecito, frozen in time from back in January when that first major storm hit, where you just had so much devastation, and so much of it is still very apparent here. We also saw many signs that indicating people had to leave, posting signs by the Sheriff's Department saying this is a mandatory evacuation zone, people loading up sandbags, trying to do what they could before that evacuation order was in effect today at noon. The big concern, of course, is the erosion, all of the debris from the hillsides coming down. We spoke with residents here, some of whom say they will obey the evacuation order eventually, but right now they're staying put.
We've had so many evacuations, it's kind of almost like an evacuation exhausted, but I prepared. You kind of learn your lesson after 3 weeks with no utilities. You learn that you need your fuel for your generator, you need the oil for the generator, you need chlorine to wash your dishes.
And of course, first responders urging everyone to obey the orders, because if people stay here, if too many do, that could create a real headache for first responders trying to get into the area when the conditions get very rough. Of course, we'll be monitoring the situation out here. More live reports for you on KCAL9 at 9 and at 10. Reporting live here in Montecito, I'm Tom Waite. Back to you in the studio.
We'll continue our team coverage. Now we go to Ventura County, which is also expected to get drenched.
That's why the burn areas are preparing for the rain.
KCAL9's Andrea Fajii is live in Ventura right now with this latest report. Andrea?
Jeff and Suzanne, the rain is starting to come down. It's been on and off for the past couple of hours here in downtown Ventura, but you can see behind me there are some people who are still milling around with or without umbrellas and with their jackets. And you can see that the streets and the sidewalks are soaked because it has been raining here pretty steadily for the past few hours. And I want to show you, take a walk with me. It's right up this street where those hillsides, which are too dark to see, but that's where the Thomas fire burned, butting up against some homes. Let's take a look at some video of those hillsides where vegetation is starting to slowly grow back, and right below are homes that are in a voluntary evacuation zone. And most people we talk to are choosing to stay, some piling up sandbags just in case of a deluge of water and mud. But people we talk to say they'll be sleeping lightly tonight, leery of a potential for a mudslide.
It's very disheartening going to sleep and wondering, because the fire was one thing, but the hillside coming down is another. I don't think you really get any warning.
Now, the city of Ventura, there are no mandatory evacuation zones right in the city of Ventura. The city is also hoping that people sign up for mobile alerts and have a supply kit ready to go, full of any medications you need, food, water, and anything you need at a moment's notice. Jeff and Suzanne, back to you.
Well, parts of L.A. is burned out by recent brush fires and are ready as they can be as the rain begins to fall. KCAL9's Lisa Siegel went to Burbank, where voluntary evacuations are set for tomorrow night.
The city of Burbank has issued some voluntary evacuations starting tomorrow night about 8 p.m. That affects many addresses, many roads. We'll have more information on that. But first, we are at Bel Air Drive right now, and as you can see, there are a ton of K-rails that are up, sandbags that crews have been putting up all around the city. This is what it's like all around Burbank, but we're covering this from all angles. We want to take you up to Drone Force 9. It is over the lower Sunset Debris Basin off Country Club Drive. You know, that one hit so hard by the January storm. Crews have been moving dirt and debris from there so it doesn't go where it shouldn't.
That's how high the mud went. So that's about 5 feet from the ground here.
Dave Schaefer has lived on Country Club Drive in Burbank for more than 30 years. During the last big storm, his home went untouched. His neighbors weren't so lucky.
I thought it was at Niagara Falls because it was really coming down. Everybody got nailed but us.
In fact, remnants from the mudslide that came down are still visible 2 months later. Houses with mud up to the second story, signs covered in dirt. The muddy flow so strong this RV crashed into a home, and this car was pushed down the street. Both people inside were rescued. Even last week's rain turned a road into a river as well. That's why no parking signs line this road and several others. K-rails and sandbags cover the area, and crews have been working overtime to clear debris basins so none overflow. People who live here are not taking any chances. John Simic is getting in his last ride and hoping for the best.
You don't get much warning. You know, all of a sudden you hear a rumble, next thing you know your house is being flattened by a wall of mud. It's very unpredictable.
So unpredictable, since 3 this afternoon, all Burbank hiking trails and recreation areas, including the Stowe Nature Center, are closed. People who hike there say it is a smart idea.
It's a good idea because all the silt's going to come down, and there's like deep grooves from the other storms. So yeah, definitely a good idea to close it down.
Now back to Drone Force 9 above the debris basin. If these basins do what they should, it will make a big difference, but authorities want everyone to do what they can to help clean out debris, clean out those gutters around the house. Now back here on Bel Air Drive, again, these K-rails are up, these sandbags. This is what it's like all over Burbank. As for those voluntary evacuations, for a complete list, just go to KCAL9.com. We have all the info there. Back to you.
Thank you, Lisa. Stay up to date on the weather conditions anytime, anywhere with the CBS 2 weather app. It's free to download for Apple or Android customers.
Another big story tonight. Austin is on edge with reports of more blasts in that city. Police believe a serial bomber is responsible for 5 explosions in Texas. KCAL9's Nikki Batiste takes a look at the latest incidents.
On Tuesday night, there were reports of an incident at a Goodwill store in the Texas state capitol. Many feared the serial bomber had struck again. But police and the ATF say it wasn't a bomb, but a flare. It had been in a box of items donated to the store. A worker sorting through them apparently ignited it and was burned. He was treated at a hospital and released. The incident does not appear to be related to the other explosions. Earlier, investigators said 2 suspicious packages found Tuesday are connected to 4 earlier explosions in Austin. The confirmation came after one of them exploded in a FedEx facility in Schertz, Texas, about 60 miles southwest of Austin. First responders described what they saw.
There were nails and metals in the bomb. Package was going to Austin.
One FedEx employee suffered minor injuries, but investigators don't believe the device was supposed to detonate when it did.
A package had been traveling along the automated conveyor when it had exploded.
It was the 5th bombing in the area since March 2nd. Hours later, a second suspicious box turned up at another FedEx location. FedEx said it had been mailed by the same person who sent the one that blew up. Investigators are now examining it for evidence. They're also warning the public to remain vigilant. The bombings have claimed 2 lives and left 4 others injured. 350 federal law enforcement agents are now in Austin, assisting local police in their search for the serial bomber. Nikki Batiste, KCAL9 News.
Hate crimes are surging in L.A. According to the LAPD, the number of incidents last year hit 254, a nearly 11% rise compared to 2016. The department's report also revealed transgender people are increasingly being targeted from 8 cases in 2016 to 23 last year. The majority of the hate crimes were vandalism.
Well, every year, almost 2 million people visit Runyon Canyon in Hollywood. But now the park is showing its age and needs some attention. Today, the LA City Council approved a study looking at possible ways to improve the hiking trails and to make safety and parking upgrades there. It's being done by Dixon Resources, the same firm that recently completed a similar study of Griffith Park and the Hollywood sign. A Runyon Canyon review will be completed by the fall, and then we'll know what kind of improvements will be made, and we'll keep you updated here on KCAL9.
Absolutely. We had a warm winter. Now our spring is getting off to a gloomy start. Evelyn?
First day of spring today, and here we have it. Spring showers bring May flowers, but it's more than just showers out there. Expecting quite a bit of rain over the next couple of days. I'll have your forecast when we come back.
I'm Joe Kwan at Fire Station 77 in Sun Valley between the Creek Fire and where the Latuna Fire burned. There are sandbags and sand available here. We'll have a story on how to get ready for the rain coming up.
Then a major shift in policy. LAPD will now make officers' body cam and patrol car video public.
Here's a look at the best of LA and Orange County tonight on KCAL9.com, where we're always on. KCAL9 News at 8. We'll be right back.